Is that a pitcher change? I didn't think so.
Number 20, Bailey.
Not this early. All right, Bailey Quinn's at the bat. Next pitch comes, she has a line drive. I mean, I told me it's back. Oh, and it lands in the left fielder's glove for out number 2. But Gracie Struey tags it and goes to third base, standing. Good hit by Bailey Quinn. She got a piece of that. It looked like a rocket liftoff. That's going to be a F-7 for out number 2. So Carly Tuttle's at bat, the freshman. This freshman can do it. She's got a high athletic sports IQ. The second pitch is coming in, ball 1 already. Next pitch coming in, that's going to be a strike as it hits that outside corner. Her count now is 1 ball, 1 strike. We got Gracie on third base with the score right now, 2-0 at the bottom of the first inning. Beckville's wasting no time. The next pitch is a ball. Count now is 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on third, bottom of the first inning. A swing and a miss for strike 2. Count now is 2-2, 2 outs. Remember, Struey's on third base still. This is the bottom of the first inning. Oh, yanks the cord, throws a change up, and it goes over the plate for strike 3. So we got a standing K, and that's going to be the third out. As Nether Pizzle will be the leadoff batter at the bottom of the second inning. But let's look what they come away with. They come away with right now 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. And you've been listening to Beckville Lady Softball right here on KGAS. And we'll come back in the Forsan Lady Buffs. We'll take off and lead off the bat with number 24, Healy. So stay with us.
Rachel Davis at Simply Beautiful Salon is a proud supporter of the Beckville Lady Cats softball team. Simply Beautiful Salon is found inside Revive and Restore at 609 St. Mary in Carthage and is your next stop for all your hair needs. Find Rachel Davis, owner of Simply Beautiful Salon, on Facebook under Rachel Davis Stylist to get your appointment made today. Rachel wishes the Beckville Lady Cats the best of luck as they compete at the 2A State Tournament in Austin. Go Lady Cats! Tees Cafe and Catering are longtime supporters of the Beckville Lady Cats. No matter how far away, Tees Cafe and Catering will be there to cheer on the Lady Cats as they play for the 2A state title. Tees Cafe and Catering and the Tuttle family support their number 6 Carly Tuttle and all the Lady Cats as they continue to keep all of Beckville proud. Best of luck to Carly Tuttle and the Lady Cats softball team as they appear in the state tournament for the second time in Beckville's history. Go Lady Cats!
All right, Bailey's at the bat now for the Forsan Lady Buffs, and she's the third baseman. Her count right now is 1 ball and 1 strike, right-handed. She's the 4-hole batter. And George is on a roll. Next pitch coming in tight. Whoa, she swings, she misses for strike 2. But looks like she might have got a tap of it. Goes off to the right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fran George, you can tell she's on. Her out in the circle. She becomes another lady. Bethany Grant George getting ready to wind up, and she does. And she lets it loose and in. That's a swing and a miss for strike 3, out number 1. Going to be 3 Ks already in 4 batters. Out Stockton to his third baseman, 5-hole batter. She's at the bat. Big pitch to us, swing and a miss. Bethany Grand George is on a roll. Flags are moving a little bit. She gets ready for the let loose from the circle, and she does. And she gets the foul ball, goes over the backstop for keeping it counted at strikes. So 2 strikes now. No balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Got counts Stockton. Grand George winded, lets it loose. Oh, close to on the ankle. There was going to be a ball. Ball 1, strike 2. Scouts Stockton. Say that real fast, about 3 times. Grand George getting ready to let her loose, and she does. A swing and a miss for strike 2. Excuse me, out 2. My goodness, she strikes him out again. That's going to be the second strikeout this inning. She struck out 2 last inning, 2 this inning. She's getting a pattern. She's in that zone. You better watch out. Number 22, the 6-hole batter, Beyonce Speck. She is the second baseman's first pitch. Barely gets a piece of it. It hits the backstop for strike 1. Foul ball. You can tell Grand George has got their attention. Lady catcher in. Next pitch comes right in. Oh, another swing and a miss. Nope, she got a piece of that one too. Foul ball. Count's going to be now no balls, 2 strikes, and still 2 outs. Next pitch is going to be important for Grand George in the circle, and she winds up and she's going to let it rip. And she does get a piece of it as it jumps right past Martins and goes out to right field, but Tuttle, freshman, gets it real quick. Real quick. That's going to be a stand-up right off the bat. That's going to be a hit. Give it to 1-bagger. Madison Roach is coming up to bat. Madison Roach is going to be coming in. She's the DH, number 7-hole batter, number 5-4. She's a right-handed batter. About 2 or 3 left-handed. Grand George rips it, and she tips it, fouls to the side. Gonna make that count. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Grand George already ready. She's in the circle and she lets it go, and that's going to be ball. It's going to be ball 1, strike 1, 2 out. Runner on first base now, don't forget. Grand George getting ready. She releases, and it comes right down the pipe. Looks like that's going to be screwy. She gets up, sticks her gloves out, collects it for out, number 2. That's going to be a F-5, 3rd out. So we got no runs, no hits. Excuse me, she had 1 hit over the base's head, got a hit, dropped. 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. And 4 people in 2 innings already strike out. Good job for the Beckville Lady Cats. You've been listening to some Beckville Lady Cat softball right here on KGAS.
I'm Dr. Cody Whitten at Vision Source of Marshall. We are proud providers of primary eye care in East Texas. Services include vision exams for glasses and contacts and management of ocular diseases such as dry eye and glaucoma. Let us meet your eye care needs. You can reach us at 903-935-2861 or find us at 3905 Victory Drive in Marshall, Texas.
If you need somebody to take care of your eye, come see my daddy at Vision Source of Marshall.
Jean Riggs is proud to be a supporter of the Beckville Lady Cat.
No, you moron.
Okay, what?
Jean Riggs of Carthage Karate
Okay.
and Fitness Center.
All right, take two. Jean Riggs of Carthage Karate and Fitness Center is proud to support the Beckville Lady Cat.
But remember, folks, this is the meanest, bald-headedest man in town. Do not come to this gym.
Amen!
That's Carthage Karate and Fitness Center, 903-693-5144.
Okay, we're back here to live action with Natalie Pezel at the bat. Now the left fielder, that's going to be Natalie Pezel. She is number 2, 7th hole batter, and she plays left field. On deck is going to be Peyton Roberts as the first circle. Line drive, a real hard hit to the shortstop. Shortstop collects it, throws it to first. That's going to be an out number 1 with a 6-3. 6-3, 1 out. Peyton Roberts, the DP, is coming up to bat right now. Now we got Peyton Roberts. She's a 8-hole batter. She's DP. First pitch, she hits it hard, but it goes straight to the pitcher. The pitcher collects, and she goes to first base for a 1-3, second out. We get ready for the next batter, 9-hole batter, Caitlin Morrison. She's number 25, and she is the second baseman. On deck will be Lexi Barr. Go ahead and put Lexi on base. Caitlin Morrison is up to bat. Comes right in. It's going to be painting on that one. That's going to be a strike 1. Got 2 outs now. Nobody on. Flags are waving out there in center field. Beautiful day. Next pitch. It's going to be a little bit too far outside. Make it ball 1. Reading that wrong. It's ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. She squares around a bunch, and it's going to be a foul ball as it backwards comes in. That's going to change that count to 2 balls and 2 strikes and 2 outs. 2-2-2. Beckville Lady Cats are up at base right now. Oh, a swing and a miss. Oh, she got a piece. The catcher dropped it, threw it to first, and that's going to be a swinging case. That will be the 3rd out, as we got no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. So it's at the bottom of the 3rd inning. Next at bats will be Lexi Barr coming up. But as we step away, it's going to come back. It's going to be the Forsan Lady Buffs at the bat, with Olsen leading off. You've been listening to Beckville Lady Cat Softball right here on KGAS.
Did you ever need to haul something and your pickup truck just didn't make the cut? Did you ever say, man, I need a dump truck for this? Well, don't did you ever wonder again, because the dump truck you need is at Pepper Trucking. Locally owned and operated by Andy Pepper, Pepper Trucking hauls rock, clay, sand, and gravel for projects like driveways, shops, and pads for houses. Reliable and trustworthy, honest and dependable. When you need it hauled and hauled right, remember, Pepper Trucking, 903-754-2727.
Beckville Independent School District is educating students for the 21st century. Schools with old-fashioned values, cutting-edge technology, and consistently high academic programs. From our best-rate pre-kindergarten program to advanced placement biology and art programs, Beckville ISD sets the standard for East Texas, priding ourselves on not only our great academics, but also our athletics and band program. Beckville ISD understands that a good community starts with a great school system, and Beckville ISD is educating students for tomorrow.
Okay, we're back here live. Grand charge gets ready as Abigail Olsen is the leadoff batter. She is the 8th hole batter. She plays left field. First pitch is going to be a strike. Grand charge is on a roll. Next pitch up in the circle. And she gets a line drive, but it's going to be going foul ball. She got a piece of it in her wheelhouse. She pulled it. It ripped. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Abigail Olson, the 8-hole batter. She's playing left field. And on deck, this girl's name is Abigail Hugo. She's a right fielder. And she's next on. A swing and a miss. Nope, she's got a piece of it. It's going to be a foul ball. Keeping that count now is no balls, 2 strikes, no outs. The Lady Cats are doing a great job. You can tell they're focused. They're in tune. You can tell when they're gelling. Grand George dominating the circle. She gets ready. She's bending. She's going around, and here she comes. Oh, going to hit her on the leg. That's going to be an HP. Hit by pitch. She gets to first base. I know that's got to be frustrating for putting somebody on bases. That lady goes down to walking it off. As Abigail Hugo, the number 9-hole batter. She's going to be right fielder, number 6. Next pitch, she squares off the bunt. No good. As they had to go fetch the ball, it's going to be no balls, 1 strike, no outs. This 9-hole batter, Grand George, is getting lined up. She's going to take care of business in that circle, and she rips, and she lets it go. It's going to be a bunt, but it's going to be great. As Gracie Struey, right there on target, opens up her glove and catches it, and that's going to be an out number 1 for a F-5. 1 out.
The catcher, number 11, Emma Buskey.
Emma Buskey is going to be the next batter, number 11. She's the number 1-hole batter, and she is the catcher. Catcher gets ready. First pitch comes way outside for Grand George. Throws it. That's going to be ball 1. Got a runner on first base with 1 out. We're at the Red and Charlene McCombs Field. This is UT. Softball field. Grand George looking to wind up. In the circle. A swing and a miss. First strike 1. Count now is 1-1 and 1 out. Beckville is in a zone. They're doing a good job. They're having great finesse. Grand George getting ready to release. As the ball gets foul ball, it's going to be going straight up. And Emily Grand George has enough room, and she does catch it. And that's going to be out number 2 with the F-2. So, second out. Good hustle.
The shortstop, number 4, Liberty Rodriguez.
That's hard to do, to jump up, down. Where Emily Grand George is the catcher, and she's a left-handed catcher. And she's able to catch that ball. I stand up where I'm at right now, and I get dizzy. Grand George in the circle, lets it go. And that's going to be a high and outside. That's going to make the ball. Her count right now is ball 1, no strikes, 2 outs. Got a runner on first base. Rodriguez is up to bat. She's the shortstop. Next pitch, going to be a little bit too high. It's going to make it 2 balls and no strikes. The flags are whipping in the center field. They got umpires. They got 3 umpires, first and second and catching. They don't have one on third base. I guess that one might have pulled a Hemi. Last pitch was ball. 3 balls. And that's going to make it ball. Oh, strike one. That batter wanted Rodriguez's left-handed. She was wanting that call to be a ball. Count now is 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Grand Georges. You can tell her she got that determined look. This is going over the plate, as it was going to be, but she swung late, and it hit toward the third base coach's box. Foul ball. That's going to make that game full. That changes everything right now. 3-2 count. Full charge, full count. The Grand George is going to put a little ump in this circle you watch. This is the softball state championship. She gets a piece of it. It's going foul balls that go straight up, but it's going over the backstop. Not playable. Oh, it was playable, but it must have hit the net. It wasn't playing? I can't see. Anyway, no way to catch it, so it's going to be 3-2 count still. Next pitch. She hits a line drive towards right field. Tuttle comes in, throws it real quickly to home. Great hustle by Tuttle and Smart. Runner stays on first, but the runner on first, Abigail, she gets to third base. So they got runners on third and first. Both corners are covered.
The first baseman, number 8, Kaylee Williams.
Now, Kaylee Williams, the third base. That's going to be the third hole batter. She is the first baseman. Kaylee struck out last time up. Next pitch to her. A swing and a miss, first strike one. And she's left-handed. She's southpaw on batting. Beckville Lady Cats are getting focused. Grand George in the circle, fixed to release to this left-hander. She gets a piece of it, hits it out towards center field. Avery Aiken, that's going to look like a can of corn, and it is as she opens up her glove and she catches it and squeezes it for out number 3. So that's going to be F-8, third out. So we close with no runs. Great job
for the
by the
Buffaloes.
Beckville Lady Cats. Lady Buffs scored no runs.
2 runners.
And we have how many hits? 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. So Beckville does a good job taking care of business. So stay with us, as this is Beckville Lady Cat softball right here on KGS. We're back here live. We're going to go ahead and go away. The score is 2-0, and we're fixed to go to the top of the third inning. Bottom of the third, excuse me. The Beckville Lady Cats will be talking, batting. So we're bottom of the third inning. Thank you there, Ryan. He caught me drifting off there. Silapan. I think he was going to throw his baseball cap at me, but thank goodness I looked up. And the score right now, let's go ahead and announce it. Beckville's 2, Forsan is 0. 2-0. Beckville's still in the lead and still on top of things. And guess what? We got Lexi Barr, who's going to go ahead and start off. Let's go ahead and tell the ump to put her on first base before we do anything else. Beckville Lady Cats, Lexi Barr, the number 1 batter. She is the shortstop, and she is number 5. 2-0, the Beckville Lady Cats. We get ready. Barr got her 1 count. Got 1 ball. The next pitch comes in. It's going to be a strike. Her count now is 1-1. Next pitch. Oh, hits a piece of it. Hits the tip of her bat. second base. She runs and she almost gets it out. She almost made it by a hair as they throw her out. As it hit the end of her bat, and it just shoved real slowly to second base. Second baseman lifted up to the first base, and that's going to be a F-dash. It's going to be a 4-3 for the first out. Emily Grandgeorge, catcher, left-handed sophomore. She's at bat right now. She got hit by a pitch last time. As the first pitch comes in, hits high and outside corner, and it's going to be a strike one. Beckville still ahead, 2-0, as we go in this bottom of the third inning. She gets a piece of this, it's going to be a foul ball, and she hits it, and then it goes over to the first base coach's box. That's Coach Keith Titchstone bent over and picked it up. Got there, Coach. That's going to make the count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Good eye by Grandgeorge because that looked like a touch and go on that pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That next pitch is going to be a ball. Going to be a high pitch. This ball connects. It's going to go foul. Let's go ahead and stay with that. Her count now is 2-2. Next pitch comes in. That's going to make it a ball. That's going to make it a full count, 3-2. She gets a piece of it, and she drives it out toward right field. It's going back, and it takes about 3 bounces, hits the warning track, and hits the fence as they run and gather it. As Emily rounds first base, gets to second base, and she's standing. And we got a double, a standard 2-bagger. And we got 1 out with a runner on second base, and that's going to bring her sister, senior, Bethany Grandgeorge, number 22. And the first pitch comes across, it's going to be a strike one. Beckville Lady Cats has got a good zone with the eyeball today. Pitcher's in the zone, she lets it go. Bethany hits a live drive to the center field as it goes over her head. Hits 1 bounce, hits the fence. As Emily holds up at third, and Bethany rounds first and stops at second base with her another 2-bagger. That's her second double this inning, and looks like the coach is going to be going to the mound as they go to the circle to discuss what they're going to do. As Flanagan takes off to Bethany Grandgeorge, relieve her because she's a pitcher, she gets the rest. So Flanagan's going to be the pitch runner and she's on second base. But as we speak, the score is still Beckville Lady Cats 2, Forsan Lady Buffs 0. 2-0. Did they change pitchers? They did change pitchers. As they change pitchers, we're going to step away and hear from our sponsors for 60 seconds. 60 seconds, and we'll be right back. Don't touch that dial.
The Beckville Athletic Booster Club proudly supports all Beckville ISD athletics, from working the concession stand at volleyball games to manning the tunnel and Big Bertha at the football games. The Beckville Athletic Booster Club wishes all Beckville athletes the best season yet, as the Beckville sports clubs have shown their hard work, put in the extra hours of practice, and it definitely shows in their pride and dedication. The Beckville Athletic Booster Club supports pride and dedication in Beckville sports.
Thinking of taking a road trip? Your first stop should be Zippy J's in Beckville. Not only can you fill your car with gas, but you can also fill up with on-the-road snacks. Zippy J's offers hot food from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. with fresh salads, sandwiches, and desserts, too. If your energy is on empty, stop by the Barista Espresso machine for a fresh cappuccino or latte. Zippy J's, open from 4 a.m. until midnight. The best stop before any road trip.
All right, we're back here live action at the Red Charlie McCombs softball field. State playoffs. We got Flanagan, Hunter, or Bethany in second. Got Emily on third. Got Gracie Struey at the plate. The first pitch comes in. Struey gets a piece of it. It's being a foul ball that flares over the first dugout. Strike one. Score still 2-0. Beckville's threatening real quick like as the next pitch is going to be called a strike. From up here, it looked like it might have been a little bit too high in the right-hand corner. But that's going to be no balls and 2 strikes. Going to be another one outside. You can tell that pitcher's aiming for that spot. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on second and third. Struey, you can tell her she's cocked. That hammer, meaning that bat, is ready to deliver when she says go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Hunter still on second and third. She got a piece of it that goes over. I think it's going to drop behind the shortstop, but no. The shortstop drops back, opens her glove, and collects it. So that's going to be an F-6 for the second out. That's going to bring Bailey Quinn to the. Bailey Quinn's coming bad now. First pitch hits that outside corner. She's been painting. And that's going to be strike one. Bailey Quinn turns 18, I believe it was Saturday. Happy birthday to her again. She gets a piece of this one. She flares it off foul over the first base dugout. That's going to make the count now. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Score is 2-0. Still Beckville. Whoa. That next pitch is going to be called a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Great hit by Bailey Quinn as she hits a line drive to the third baseman. Third baseman cannot handle it because it's hit so hard. That's going to bring home Emily Grandchard. She takes off. She comes home. And Flanagan bounds third, and she comes in, and she scores. So we got 2 runs already. Score now, Beckville 4. And we got Bailey Quinn on first base with a 1-bagged hit. Freshman Carly Tuttle's up to bat now. The first pitch is going to be high outside for ball 1. Great job by the Grand. They have scored all 4 of the runs. 2 apiece. Next pitch will be a swing and a miss. Going to make her count now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Next pitch is going to be a little bit on the outside, but I think they're going to call 2-1. Ball, 2 balls, 1 strike. That's going to hit that outside corner that paints it. It'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Got a runner on first base. He wins first. Important hit, she did. Next pitch, a little bit close to the same thing. Going to be called a ball, making that count. 3-2, full count. Full count right here. She gets the next swing, and good eye as the freshman took a real good cut. That's going to be a foul ball. Right. Count now is full, 3-2. Pitch. Oh, no! They cocked the hammer, the umpire did. That's going to be a standing K again. So it's going to be out number 3. Natalie Pezzo will be the leadoff batter at the bottom of the 4th inning as we come away with 2 runs. We had 2 runs off of 1, 2. 2 hits. 3 hits, excuse me. Emily Grand George, Anthony Grand George, and Bailey Quinn. All 3 got a hit. Got no errors, and we had 1 left on base. Stay with us. Be right back. You're listening to Beckville Ladies Softball right here on KGAS. We'll be gone 60 seconds.
Little Super offers convenience and supply. Always find what you need or want for food, drink, snacks, personal items, fishing supplies, and trusted VP gasoline. Texas-based VP Fuels is an official provider to more than 60 worldwide racing series. That's why your boat, car, motorcycle, RV, or truck runs so good. Always top quality items and fuel you want or need. Trust Little Super. Still your last stop before getting away. 2 miles north of the Loop on 59. Independently owned, operated, and trusted Little Super.
Nana's Playhouse and Learning Center, located in Beckville, has an experienced and friendly staff, and they are currently hiring. Open from 6 a.m. until 6 p.m., Nana's Playhouse is excited to offer a state-of-the-art playground, security, and video in each classroom as well as outside. Nana's Playhouse serves your little ones with a nutritious breakfast, lunch with morning and afternoon snacks. Call today and get your application in to Nana's Playhouse, 903-678-0020. Nana's Playhouse and Learning Center, where we learn to play and play to learn.
All right, we're coming back to the top of the 4th inning. It's 4-0, the Beckville Lady Cats. As the first batter, that's going to be Mealy, and she gets a piece of it. But Tuttle comes in, thought it was going to be a high fly ball at the right field. It was going to go foul, but no. Tuttle comes in, the freshman, opens up her glove and collects it for out number 1. That'll be a F-9, 1 out. Lady Cats got 4 runs, and this is the 4th inning. Sounds like something charming. Grand George in the circle, delivers. And that's going to be a foul ball by Stockard. The 5th hole batter, Scott Stockard, as she comes across. Last time she up, she had a K. I know Grand George wants to follow that up again. The wind's barely blowing out there at center field with the flags. Grand George is in the circle, fixed to deliver. And she does. Rip! A swing and a miss for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And a reminder, Beckville Bearcats is ahead 4-0. We'll get some shout-outs here shortly. Whoa, it's a high fly left field as Lexi Barr and Petal just couldn't get to it. Dangerous no man's land. Foul ball. It's going to retain. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. We're still here with Scout Stockard. Say that real fast 3 times. Next batter, going to be Speck. As the next pitch comes across, she swings, then steals foul ball, hits the backstop, keeping that count at no balls, 2 strikes. Grand George in the circle, fixed to release it. And she did. That little change up, and the batter swung way early. That's the reason why she got in front of us early. That count is still 0 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. We're at the top of the 4th inning. Beckville's home team, they bat last. Next pitch, same thing. Had another change up. She swung early, making it a foul ball over there left side, no man's land. Beautiful day. And you can tell the Beckville Lady Cats, they're just in their zone. I'll keep saying that because I'm proud of them. But Grand George, next pitch is going to be her first ball in about 6 pitches. Ball 1, strike 2, 1 out. So 1-2. Next pitch. It's a hard grounder to Lexi Barr. Lexi Barr gets it. She gets it over to Bailey Quinn, and that's going to be out number 2 with a 6-3 concept. So Kelsey Specs right now is coming up to bat. Speck is the second baseman, the hole number 6, and she got a one-bagger the last time she was up. She got a one-hole. Next pitch, a swing and a miss, first strike one. So Speck got a one-bagger last time. I think she had 2 strikes on her last time also. Grand George in the circle, winds up. Swing and a miss, first strike 2. She's gotten a lot of the players to pop up. Doing a good job on that, about 5 or 6. Next pitch, Grand George. She gets a piece of it as foul balls as she swings late, and it hits the backstop, keeping that count at no balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Beautiful day here in Austin, Texas. East Texas is God country, but Austin pushing right up there too. It's beautiful out here. Grand George getting ready to wind up in the circle. Oh, a little bit too low inside. It's going to make her count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes and 2 outs. Grand George still looks like she's holding up really well. Next pitch, if she does a changeup, and the batter reaches out, it's a foul ball, keeping that count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. We've got other announcers, the visitors teams, they got their radio announcers up here also. Next pitch by Grand George. Hits it late, hits the same spot as Tuttle reaches out, doesn't collect it real fast, and that's going to be a 2-bagger double as she gets up second base standing. And the next batter coming up is going to be the pitcher. The DH. Well, they might have changed it. Addison Roach is at bat. And her first, she is pitching now. She is, her first pitch is a swing and a miss, and she's got a strike. Grand George hunted. Put that tater right there real quick. Grand George is winding up. Releases, and it's another strike, and she swings late and gets it. But she got a piece of it. Foul ball. It's over the backstop, making it now no balls and 2 strikes. The score is still 4-0 with the Buffs. They're pushing something on second base. They're trying to get that runner in. Grand George on the circle, and she gets a piece of it, hits it right in right field. Tuttle collects it, and she comes in shortly with it. As Speck rounds third, and she comes in and she scores, making that run now. The score is going to be 4-1. Beckville's in the lead still, but it's 4-1 as the Buffs score their first run. Roach gets a hit, a one-bagger there on first base, and she hit it in the opposite direction where Tuttle was. Tuttle collects it real good, relays it in. And she had some smart ball where she threw it. And now we got Abigail Olson up to bat. As the girls met each other on the mound to visit with Grand George, they bust up. They're ready to play some more ball. Score again, Beckville 4, Forsan 1. Next pitch. Coming in tight. Swing and a miss. First strike 1. This is the left fielder. While her feller fellow softball mate with the same name, Abigail Hugo, the right fielder, is on deck. I know better. Grand George winds in the circle. Swing and a miss for strike two. We got 2 outs already. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and we got a runner on first base. Beckville Lady Cats are taking care of business today. Grand George winding up in the circle. As Abigail Olsen got a piece of that in her wheelhouse and pulled it way over there as it goes foul at the left field side. Keeping that count at no balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Two strikes, 2 outs. Remember, that score is 4-1. Beckville in the lead. Next pitch. A swing and a miss, and she struck out early. That's out number 3. Everybody's kind of standing around. And she had a real good strike 3 on that. Grand George did. And the leader and the leadoff batter will be Abigail Hugo at the top of the 5th inning, next inning. But as we speak, they got 1 run off of 1 hit and no errors and 1 person left on base. You've been listening to Beckville Lady Softball. This is KGAS, and we're going to go back another 60 seconds for our sponsors.
Rachel Davis at Simply Beautiful Salon is a proud supporter of the Beckville Lady Cats softball team. Simply Beautiful Salon is found inside Revive and Restore at 609 St. Mary in Carthage and is your next stop for all your hair needs. Find Rachel Davis, owner of Simply Beautiful Salon, on Facebook under Rachel Davis Stylist to get your appointment made today. Rachel wishes the Beckville Lady Cats the best of luck as they compete at the 2A State Tournament in Austin. Go Lady Cats! Tees Cafe and Catering are longtime supporters of the Beckville Lady Cats. No matter how far away, Tees Cafe and Catering will be there to cheer on the Lady Cats as they play for the 2A state title. Tees Cafe and Catering and the Tuttle family support their number 6 Carly Tuttle and all the Lady Cats as they continue to keep all of Beckville proud. Best of luck to Carly Tuttle and the Lady Cats softball team as they appear in the state tournament for the 2nd time in Beckville's history. Go Lady Cats!
Listening to 104.3 FM KGAS Carthage, your sports beat station for East Texas.
All right, we're back here to live action. Got Lexi Barr. Natalie Pezzle, excuse me. Natalie Pezzle, she is the left fielder. And the first pitch is coming across, it's going to be a strike 1. Next pitch. She hits a line drive. It goes back to the left field. Oh, the left fielder opens up her glove, and she collects it and squeezes it for out number 1. It's going to be a F-7, 1 out. Peyton Roberts, DP, 8-hole batter's coming up right now as she comes. She's in the batter's box right now. The next pitch. Pitcher releases. That's going to be strike 1 as it comes right in there tight. We're at the bottom of the 4th inning with the score 4-1. Beckville's in the lead. Next pitch. Swings a little bit late, and it gets a piece of it as it hits the backstop, keeping that count. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Wind is blowing. And it is a beautiful day here in Austin, Texas. Next pitch. That's going to be outside. A little bit too far high and outside. Peyton Roberts is up to bat. Peyton last time. Pitcher. Pitcher to it to first. Out. Boy, I tell you what, that catcher's trying to get it in the strike zone. She bit her wrist, how they do that. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nobody on base. As Peyton swings and she misses, that's going to be strike 3. And that's going to be the 2nd out. Caitlin Martin, she's coming up to bat. She's batting in hole number 9. Or number 25, Caitlin, as that's going to be second baseman. On deck is Lexi Barr. Again, this is the bottom of the 4th inning. Scores 4-1. And the count on Caitlin now, after that swing and a miss, that's going to be 2 strikes, no balls. Two strikes, no balls, and there's 2 outs. And the flags are whipping it. Beautiful, beautiful day. Whoa, she reaches out, pokes to make sure it doesn't go on the outside as it hits the foul ball, the backstop. That foul ball's keeping that count now. And no balls. And 2 balls, give me 2 strikes and 2 outs. Next pitch. She gets a piece of it. It's going foul ball as it goes over, touches the net. They couldn't get. Keeping that count, and no balls, 2 strikes. That score is still 4-1. We're here at the red Charlene McCombs Field. Beckville Lady Cats are on top of their game today. As the next pitch comes in, umpire says, no, that's going to be ball. Keeping it ball 1, 2 strikes. Number 9 hole batter, Caitlin. She gets a line drive straight up the middle as it goes to the center field, and she's got a stand-up single. We're going to give her a 1-bagger on that as Lexi Barr comes up to bat. Got a runner on first base with 2 outs with the score of 4-1. Lexi Barr is coming up. Whoa, I think it might have got a piece of her, but the ball got past the catcher as the runner, Lexi Barr, steals, gets to second base. I'm going to go with a wild pitch on that. That WP gets second. Got Lexi Barr at the bat. She's got 1 ball. So we got a runner on second base with 2 outs. Lexi Barr, you can tell her that front leg of her was pumped. It wanted to spring into action, and that was a strike. And that's going to be 1 ball and 1 strike. Caitlin's still at second. She gets a piece of it. It's going to be foul ball, goes over the backstop. That's going to make that count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Emily Grandjard's the catcher. She's on deck. One ball and 2 strikes and 2 outs. She hits a hard ground ball to shortstop. Shortstop tries to tag. I don't think she did, but that first baseman said they got Lexi. So that's going to be 6-3 for 1 out. Excuse me, 3rd out. So, Emily Grandjard's the catcher. Got to put her gear back on. She gets ready. She'll be the leadoff batter at the bottom of the 5. That's going to go no runs. We had 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. You're listening to Beckville Lady Cat Softball right here on KGAS. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 30.
I'm Dr. Cody Whitten at Vision Source of Marshall. We are proud providers of primary eye care in East Texas. Services include vision exams for glasses and contacts and management of ocular diseases such as dry eye and glaucoma. Let us meet your eye care needs. You can reach us at 903-935-2861 or find us at 3905 Victory Drive in Marshall, Texas.
If you need somebody to take care of your eye, come see my daddy at Vision Source of Marshall.
All right, we're back here to live action. As they're getting ready to go back, girls are at the circle giving old Bethany Grandjard a pump. We got some shout-outs coming out. Had some people give me some contacts. Roll On Cats by Cotton Brumley, James Johnson, and Pat Browning. Those people together, they got to be dangerous. You got to watch them. But they're giving the Beckville Lady Cats a push-up, saying, come on, Lady Cats, we're rooting for you. You guys need to stay away from Pat Browning. All right, lead-off batter is going to be, that's going to be the Forsan Lady Buffs' very own Abigail Hugo. She's the number 9-hole batter. The right fielder, as the first pitch comes in, is going to be a strike one. The score is 4-1 at the top of the 5th inning. The Beckville Lady Cats still in the lead. Grand George is winding from the circle, rips it, and it's going to be strike 2. So we got no balls, 2 strikes. Grand George still at the 5th inning, still got some hump in it. She can take care of business. That's one thing she can. Grand George delivers, and that should be strike. Oh, come on. That looks like that's going to be called a ball. What do you think about that, Ryan? A little bit high, you said. Got Ryan Sillipan right next to me at the Beaumont Watchman. He's a good sports. The Beaumont. Panola Watchman, excuse me. Oh, Lord, he's about to have a stroke. Panola Watchman. And the next pitch, that's going to come down. That's going to be strike 3. And she's going to be a K. And right off the bat, that's going to be out, number 1. I was looking at the newspaper there, and it said Beaumont bad weather. So we got the leadoff batter now, Emma Buskey. She has flown out twice, and she hits a long drive. Line drive is hit right there in the corner. I mean, the worst place in the world to hit, as it's going to be called a fair ball. It was in the air as it hits in that line drive marker corner. I mean, you couldn't have placed it better. And it got away from Natalie. No way Beckville could have got that. And she's going to have a stand-up double. 2-bagger. As she gets a pitch runner for number 10. So let's go ahead and looking at it right now. It's going to be the next batter. It's going to be Rodriguez. She is the shortstop. She got a 1-bagger last time, this left-hander. As the first pitch comes across, she has a swing and a miss for strike 1. That score is still at 4-1. Beckville's in the lead, 4-1, and we got a runner on second base for the Forsan Lady Buffs. The Buffaloes, they're called. Next pitch by Grand George in the circle. She releases. As she gets a piece of it, it's going to be foul ball as it goes over the backstop into the stands and it bounces out. So, that count right now is no balls, 2 strikes. Grand George in the circle, winds up. This left-hander gets a piece of it, drives it as it's going high. Natalie Beckville does a great job. She probably called off Lexi Barr and Aubrey as she opens up her glove and squeezes it for out number 2. Good job, Natalie Beckville. Second out. Another left-hander, Kaylee Williams, first baseman. Got a runner on second, 2 outs. A changeup. Going to be a pass ball. As Bosky, the base runner, goes to third. PV. That next pitch going to be a strike. It's ball one, strike one, 2 outs, runner on third base with 2 outs. This is the top of the 5th inning. Scores 4-1 still. Beckville's in the lead. Next pitch is going to be a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Stay with us. Next pitch. That's going to be a little bit on the outside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike, and we got 2 outs. Big game coming here. Ken Carroll there at the station helped running the show, and he does a good job. Thanks for putting up with me, Ken. That counts is now 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on third base. That's full count. She's left-handed. Haley Williams, get ready. Winds up in the circle. And she gets a piece of it. He pops it up, and it's going to be right underneath Lexi Barr. Lexi Barr gets her glove underneath, and shits a can of corn as she collects it. And that's going to be F-6 for the 3rd out. Mealy would be the leadoff batter at the top of the 6th. But as we go away, it's going to be right now. No runs. Got 1 hit, no error, and 1 left on base. You're listening to Beckville Lady Cats softball right here on KGAS. We'll step away for 60 seconds.
Jean Riggs is proud to be a supporter of the Beckville Lady Cat.
No, you moron.
Okay, what?
Jean Riggs of Carthage Karate and Fitness Center.
All right, take 2. Jean Riggs of Carthage Karate and Fitness Center is proud to support the Beckville Lady Cat.
But remember, folks, this is the meanest, bald-headedest man in town. Do not come to this gym.
Amen!
That's Carthage Karate and Fitness Center, 903-693-5144.
Farmers State Bank, a name that you know and can depend on. We're your neighbors and community partners. We're committed to meeting your financial needs by providing banking solutions for your mortgage, commercial, or personal loans. With 118 years of service to our community, we're part of your local rodeos, 4-H, and festivals. We want you to know that we're here for you. Visit us at fsbctx.bank or come see us today. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Okay, we're back here to live action. Stay with us. That's going to be Emily Grandgeorge. She's coming up to bat. The first pitch comes out. She gets a piece of it, drives it out to right field. As it gets past right fielder, as she downs first base, she ends up standing at second base on a 2-bagger. So she gets a double. Emily Grandgeorge. How many doubles does that make? That's 2 today for her. Now, counting both Grand Georges, that's 4 doubles, 4 2-baggers. Those ladies can do it. As Bethany, the senior's up to bat right now, as the first pitch is going to be a ball 1. She gets a piece of this one, knocks it straight in the right field position. Whoa! She throws her glove up, and she found an apron. Oh, it fell in her glove, and that's going to be an out. Number 1. Good hustle by her part. Great catch. It really was. I mean, I got dizzy watching her run out there. Good job. Okay, we got Grand George. She tags up and goes to third base. But we got Gracie Stewie at bat right now. Score is still 4-1. Beckville's in the lead. Beckville already has 7 hits, while Forsan has 5. It's a hard grounder, and they throw it home. she get called out? Okay, they hit the ball to the pitcher, goes right around, throws it back to home, and she takes home to steal. Well, not steal, it's the bait to play, and she is tagged out at home. As Gracie Stewart makes it to first base on fielder's choice, Bailey Quinn's up to bat. Bailey Quinn's first pitch, it's going to be a strike. Bailey Quinn's next pitch is going to be a pipe right down, and she gets a piece of it for foul ball, hitting the backstop. Making that count now, no balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Score remains 4-1, Beckville in the lead. Hits a hard grounder as the third baseman gets a collective great catch by her on the ground as she releases it to 5-3 for the third out. So they looks like they're going to have no runs, 1 hit, and that's going to be by Emily Grandgeorge. And we're going to go right now with no errors and 1 left on base. So stay with us as we come right back. It's going to be the Beckville Lady Cat softball you've been listening to right here on KGAS. 60 seconds.
How's air conditioning and electrical?
I heard my voice on your radio commercial.
Well, we decided we'd use your calls to show how we really do have something for everyone.
So I'm famous now?
Well, semi-famous. After all, this is local radio.
But I want to be famous.
Well, we're famous for helping everyone with heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too.
I'll have my agents call you to talk about money.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
You can trust the qualified staff at Hudson Financial Group to help you build the right policy that's created just for the needs of your farm or ranch. Randy and his team recognize the importance of the farm and ranch community in Panola County. They understand how much your property means to you and your family and the hard work it requires to maintain. Give them a call at 903-693-7874, or better yet, stop by and see them at 1519 West Panola in Carthage. The Hudson Financial Group can help you customize the coverage you need.
All right, we're back here in live action. One thing Beckville does do, they play good on the road. First pitch is going to be a ball 1. Forsan's Lady Buffs Mealy, she's a good ball player. And she has a swing and a miss for strike 1. So ball 1, strike 1. Grandgeorge taking it tough there in the middle. She is off to the circle, and she'll be leading in. Score remains 4-1. Grandgeorge delivers and has a swing and a miss for strike 2. Beckville Lady Cats have not slowed up. Grandgeorge getting ready. Oh, a little bit too far and tight. Grandgeorge winds up, and she pokes at it, and the ball goes right over Lexi Barr's head for a single. She stretches to make it a double, and she slides. I mean, Mealy was going to second base when she took off. That was a second base, knowing that's where she was going. Scout Stockard, the third baseman. Scout Stockton. And she bunts. Grandgeorge on the mound. Did it again. We got Mealy on third as Scout hits a short butt type ball to the pitcher. The pitcher looks at third, looks at first, and doesn't release it. And that's going to be a one back to first base. Speck is up to bat now, and Speck knocked a double the last time she was up to bat. We got no outs, and both corners are covered. This is the top of the sixth inning with the score, Beckville 4 and the Forsan Lady Buffs 1. Number 22, the second baseman, Quincy Speak. You're right. It's going to be strike one. No balls. Next pitch, Grand George is getting ready to release from the circle. A swing and a miss for strike two. This is the number 6 hole batter, Speck is. Like I said, the last time Speck has already knocked a single and a double. Grand George delivers. She hits another one, connects as it goes right to the center field as it takes the bounce, and they barely field it correctly. As the first runner, Mealy, scores, then Speck comes in and she scores. So 2 runs score with Speck at second base standing. So right now the score is 4-. Nope, Stocker didn't. She held up at third base. She did not score. So they've only got 1 run this inning. Grand George getting ready to pitch as Roach is at bat. Roach's first pitch is a ball. But Mealy scored. Scout Stocker, she ends up at third base, and Speck ends up at second. So you got runners at second, third, next pitch. A swing and a miss. That's Roach has 2 strikes. Excuse me, 1 strike, 1 ball. 1-1 count. Score is 4-2. 4-2. Beckville's in the lead. She hits a grounder toward Caitlin Martin. Martin goes to first, and she gets him. She gets her out. That's going to be a 4-3. 1 out. But Scott scores. So Scout Stockard scores as Speck gets to third base. That's going to make the score now a little bit tighter. It's going to be Beckville 4 as the Lady Buffs 3. 4-3. Abigail Olsen's at bat. First pitch comes around. It's going to be a swing and a miss for strike one. The last time she was up, she had a K. So we got a runner on third base. The score is 4-3. Beckville's in the lead, and we got 1 strike on Olsen. Next pitch to Olsen. She hits a line drive, and Caitlin Morrison catches it as she goes to third after she catches it. And so that's going to be F-4, and she almost picked her off on third base. Good reaction by Caitlin Morrison. Really fast reaction. The next batter is going to be the number 9 hole batter, Abigail Hugo, the right fielder. The last time Abigail was at bat, she had a strikeout. And before that, she hit to the third baseman. Going back over this, 2 runs have been scored in this in this 6th inning. And a double, and a single, and a double. This is the top of the 6th inning. The score again is Beckville 4, Forsan 3. First pitch is going to be a swing, making a foul ball. This is Garza at bat, right? Yeah. Garza's the fill-in batter. Next pitch, that's going to be outside. Now the count's 1-1. This first pitch, you got a piece of it. Hit foul, goes over the backstop. Next pitch is going to be coming. That's going to be a little bit too low, they said. That's going to be ball 2. Mega Garza that bat. Next pitch. Oh, real tight. Oh, umpire gives it with the right hand for strike 2. Now the count's down. It's going to be 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still got that runner on third base. Grand George on the mound. She releases it. And she releases it hard and fast from the circle. And that's going to be a strike 3 as she swings and she misses. That's a swinging K. Third out. So, got 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and we have 1 left on base. So, we're going to step away, but you've been listening to Beckville Lady Cat Softball right here on KGAS.
This is Darcy with Carthage Flower Shop on the Square, where we are more than just flowers. In shop, we keep a variety of live pot plants, silk arrangements, snack baskets, candles, keepsakes, and a great bath and body line called Magnolia Soap. We now offer balloon arch installations, so give us a call for your next event. We can even get flowers to your loved one out of town. Thank you for all your continued support, Darcy, Jeanette, Levi, and the girls at Carthage Flower Shop.
Change is constant. First State Bank and Trust Company knows this, and that financial technology and personal financial needs can change rapidly. So, the people you know at FSB&T always look for ways to better serve you. Mobile banking, personal checking, loans, and the many FSB&T proven products and convenient services are readily available to you. 5-star rated as one of the strongest banks in our nation, First State Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Okay, we're back here in live action. The first batter here is going to be the number 6-hole batter, number 6, freshman Carly Tuttle. She's playing right field. That's going to make it 2 strikes. First pitch was a strike when I was talking. This next pitch was a strike right down the corner. Carly's already having a good eye right now. That's going to be a strike 3. As she has a standing K. Natalie Pezzle's coming up to bat now for the 7th hole. She is the 7th hole batter, number 2. She plays left field, and the first pitch is coming in. It's going to be a strike. I think this lady pitching now is doing better than the other one. She hits the ground ball to the pitcher. The pitcher picks it up, throws it to first base for out number 2. So that's going to be a 1-3, second out, as Peyton Roberts comes up to bat. And on deck, it's going to be Caitlin Marson, the number 9-hole batter. So they're getting ready to line up as this pitcher's catching her second breath. And she has found the corner where that umpire likes, and that pitch comes right in that spot for strike 1. She hits a ground. That's going to be foul ball. But that's going to be 2 strikes. That's going to be second strike. And we got 2 outs. We're at the bottom of the sixth inning with the score remains 4-3. Beckville 4, Forsan 3. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Peyton Roberts at bat. Next pitch. That's going to be way too far outside. And that's going to be ball. Ball 1. But she's aiming for that outside every time. Smart pitcher. As she swings, she gets a piece of it. It's foul balls. It's backstop. Keeping that count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch. Whoa. That's going to be ball 2. That's going to be ball 2. That accounts to be. It's going to be 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oh, she gets a piece of the third pitch, and she hits it to the shortstop. Shortstop collects it, throws it to first, and that's going to be the third out. 6-3, third out, and that's 3 up, 3 down, with no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. So at the end of the 6 complete innings, the score now is still 4-3 with the Beckville Lady Cats on top. You are listening to Beckville Lady Cats softball right here on KGAS. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Carthage Furniture has a new look, a great inventory, but the same friendly staff that has served you for years. Check out these specials. Monty has day beds. They're available in 3 colors. These day beds have a trundle bed underneath. This day bed set would be ideal for child's room or for a room with limited space. Monty has day bed mattresses for only $169. You must see the set to truly appreciate its value. Need a recliner? There are 45 recliners in stock for you to choose from, starting at just $3.99. Carthage Furniture, where delivery is always free and Rosa speaks Spanish.
Hello, Flowers. Hello, Sun. Hello, month of May. Will Blackwell here with Pippin Motor Company. Pippin Motor Company is honored to have served you since 1951. We carry new Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC vehicles, not to mention only the best pre-owned vehicles that pass our rigorous inspections. Competitive prices, fair trade-ins, great financing options, and service after the sale. No matter what stage you are in the buying process, come experience a better way at Pippin Motor Company just across from Panola College or online at pippinmotorcompany.com.
Okay, we're back in the live action with Forsan Lady Buffs, and we got the number 1 hole batter. As the first pitch came in, it's going to be a strike 1. It's hard to see their jerseys, but it's number 11, Emma Besky. She is the catcher. Next pitch comes straight in for a swing and a miss for strike 2. Emily Grandgeorge knows she's got to be at the best right now. Beckville's ahead 4-3. 3 outs. This game is over. Grandgeorge delivers from the circle. A little bit too far outside. As the flags are still waving out there in center field. The score now is 4-3. The Lady Buffs are wanting to score at least 1 to tie, 2 to jump ahead. And she gets a piece of this one for a foul ball as it goes over the backstop. That count right now is 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. This is the number 1 hole batter. She's the catcher. As Rodriguez is on deck, the shortstop. Grandgeorge from the circle releases. It's a hard grounder. It's going to be foul ball. Oh, no. I guess they're going to call it fair because Struby touched it. Then the left fielder missed it, and now she stands on second base. Emma Besky. She hit the ball hard down third base as Struby touched the bag, touched the ball, and he gets past. And she gets around first base, gets a second, as they had a hard time gathering it. That's a 2-bagger, and the left-hander, Rodriguez, that's the shortstop. Now, she's no slouch. She got a single there in the 3rd inning. We got no outs. Got a runner on second. And she had a dead bunt, and that's when it comes handy at having a left-handed catcher. Am I right? You got a left-handed catcher, you can pick that ball up like that and whip it. But Rodriguez, she's left-handed batter. She is the shortstop. She's a pretty good ball player. Got a runner on second with no outs. Top of the seventh inning. Top of the seventh inning, it's going to be a way outside for ball one. Grand George in the circle, getting ready to deliver, and she does. She has a line drive towards center field, but Aubrey's going to be there, and she opens up, and she collects it for out number one. So that's going to be a F-8, 1 out. Kaylee Williams is coming up to bat, 3-hole batter. She is also left-handed. So we got 2 outs. 2 outs. Kaylee Williams is first baseman. I thought there was 1 out. Oh, okay. Well, the scoreboard said 2. Well, they just changed it. All right. First pitch is going to be a foul. She gets a piece of it and knocks it that way. Now, snowballs, 1 strike, 1 out. Still got that runner on second base. The score is still 4-3. The Beckville Bearcats. These Lady Cats are in the lead. Grand George in the circle, getting ready to deliver. She does with a swing and a miss. And she hummed it in there pretty tight. And she swung a little bit late. That's going to make her count. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. One out. Grand George in the circle. Whoa, she wanted to go for it, and it looked good. But no, they're going to call that a ball. Keeping that count now, it's going to be adjusted to 1 ball and 2 strikes. And we got 1 out with a runner, don't forget, on second base. Score again is 4-3. As she gets a piece of this next pitch was a changeup. It's going to be foul ball out there toward right field as it hits the fence, foul. Kaylee Williams up to bat. She's a 3-hole batter. That count remains at 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. This is the top of the 7th inning. Next pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3 as she K's him. And that's going to be second out. 1 more out, and I think Beckville Lady Cats can be a little bit happier. We can put that in the books. 1 more out. Oriana Mealy, she is the center fielder, and she got a 2-bagger last time. She batted and scored. Still got that runner on second base with 2 outs the first pitch. First pitch is going to be ball 1. Grand George still focused on the circle, and it comes in as Mealy gets a piece of it for a foul ball as it hits the backstop, making it an even. Ball 1, strike 1. Close game right here at the top of the 7th inning with the score 4-3 over Forsan. Beckville's in the lead. But they got a runner on second base with 2 outs. Grand George delivers. The ball goes up in the air. And it's got already, as the second baseman, Caitlin Morrison, she opens up her glove and catches it for out number 3. And the Beckville Bearcats punch their ticket another day to stay alive. As they come out ahead winning 4-3 in the semifinal. Now they'll be playing tomorrow at 7 o'clock for the final. And we'll watch the next game, and we'll find out who they'll play. Well, right now, the Beckville Lady Cats come out on top, as that's going to be 4 runs off of 3 runs of the Buffs. So we're going to step away. Let's go to 90 seconds here, Ken. You've been listening to Beckville Lady Softball right here. The Lady Cats, this is KGAS, and we're going to do some figuring out real quick like.
Are you planning a trip but you need a set of tires? Don't worry. Let Graves Tires at 809 East Sabine in Carthage show you the affordable way to go. Graves Tires offers name brand tires at a savings. Their number 903-693-4841. They even have used tires for sale. They're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and on Saturday, 7:30 to noon. Remember, at Graves, you always save.
Did you ever need to haul something and your pickup truck just didn't make the cut? Did you ever say, man, I need a dump truck for this? Well, did you ever wonder again? Because the dump truck you need is at Pepper Trucking. Locally owned and operated by Andy Pepper, Pepper Trucking hauls rock, clay, sand, and gravel for projects like driveways, shops, and pads for hauses. Reliable and trustworthy, honest and dependable. When you need it hauled and hauled right, remember, Pepper Trucking, 903-542727.
Beckville Independent School District is educating students for the 21st century. Schools with old-fashioned values, cutting-edge technology, and consistently high academic programs. From our best-rate pre-kindergarten program to advanced placement biology and art programs, Beckville ISD sets the standards for East Texas, priding ourselves on not only our great academics, but also our athletics and band program. Beckville ISD understands that a good community starts with a great school system, and Beckville ISD is educating students for tomorrow.
We'll go over with it. We'll do the box scores in just a minute. Listen to this.
Forsan High School. Assisting with the medals for the Conference 2A state semifinalists are representatives from Forsan High School.
What in the world is that man doing out there? That ain't. That wasn't cool. As they're lining up to give the awards away, they're giving the award right now, the plaque and the ribbons. I think it's bronze to the Forsan Lady Buffs. That was a tough team to beat. Beckville comes out on top. So Beckville is ready. They're getting. Let's see what they do real quick. Like, I want to make sure everyone. I see down there they got the ladies are lined up right now.
For the state championship game.
You heard that, did you? He just said we'll see the Beckville Lady Cats tomorrow for the state championship final game. So congratulations to the Lady Cats right off the bat. But Forsan, those Buffs, they were a tough team to beat. So we come across, and that's going to be it right now for the Knights as they're getting through. As right now they're clearing the stadium. After each game they clear the stadium. If that gets cleared, we're going to step away in here. We'll come back with the grand totals for each team. So we'll step away for 60 seconds. We'll be right back. Go ahead, Ken.
The Beckville Athletic Booster Club proudly supports all Beckville ISD athletics, from working the concession stand at volleyball games to manning the tunnel and Big Bertha at the football games. The Beckville Athletic Booster Club wishes all Beckville athletes the best season yet, as the Beckville sports clubs have shown their hard work, put in the extra hours of practice, and it definitely shows in their pride and dedication. The Beckville Athletic Booster Club supports pride and dedication in Beckville sports.
Thinking Thinking of taking a road trip? Your first stop should be Zippy J's in Beckville. Not only can you fill your car with gas, but you can also fill up with on-the-road snacks. Zippy J's offers hot food from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. with fresh salads, sandwiches, and desserts, too. If your energy is on empty, stop by the Barista Espresso machine for a fresh cappuccino or latte. Zippy J's, open from 4 a.m. until midnight. The best stop before any road trip.
Okay, we got you some live action right here to finish up with the Beckville Lady Cats. Come away with 3. It's Forsan. Lady Buffs come out with 3. Beckville wins 4-3. Again, Beckville 4, Forsan 3. Thank you, boss. As they come away by innings, it's going to be looking at Beckville comes away with 2 runs in the first inning. Beckville comes away with 2 runs in the third inning. Forsan come with 1 run in the 4th inning, and then 2 runs in the 6th inning. That's going to be all the scoring that was went on as Beckville comes away 4-3. As Bethany Grand George, she allowed, I think it was 9 hits, 3 runs, no balls, but had 8 strikeouts. And she had 30 at bat. So the winner for tonight's pitcher is going to be Bethany Grand George. She's now 24-5. So we're going to step away and go ahead and give her Joyce and Beckville Lady Cats win. So they'll be playing tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for the state final. So be sure and tune in, give a shout out around town and to everybody, especially when you see these ladies, the Beckville Lady Cats. They win tonight, and they will play tomorrow night at 7 o'clock right here at the UT Red and Charlene McCone softball field at UT in Austin. So we're going back to Houston. And you just take it away.
Don't give up on believing in me, heart broke. Who kept me from leaving with my heart broke? Well, pride when you were rich is a 4 if you're lonely. Sheer madness prevails upon reason to yield. But all is not lost, it is only mistaken. A small consolation, but I know just how you feel. You got your heart broke, go running from the reason. Got your heart broke, don't give up on believing in me. Heart broke, who kept me from leaving with my heart broke? Besides that,